I think I have just one more question. The
Okay.
promo emails,
Yes.
I was looking around in here. I haven't even done one yet. But is the audience this limited? Like,
Yes. Yeah.
okay.
The promotional emails are only, so I know, or the email section there is only going to be able to be sent to people who have already registered. That is a question that we get more often than you would think. Because
Okay.
I get why. I get why, 100% why you would want to use this to reach out to people who aren't registered yet. But that is not what it was designed for, to start.
And
Um,
I don't even, that's not even that much. It's more, it's an all or nothing, like you're sending to all attendees of a ticket type or none. Like you can't.
You can,
Okay.
if you have the time, you can actually enter in by name people who are
Okay.
registered. So if
Okay.
Bob Jones is registered, you can type in Bob Jones.
Okay.
But you have to do that manually, you know. But you're right, you can do it by groups, ticket type. I think, well, what else is there? Status. Let me double check that real quick. But you're fundamentally you're correct. It's still kind of hammerish, but you can type in
Okay.
people's names.
So I guess my question would be, how do people handle reminder emails leading up to the event?
Yeah,
And
let
then,
me share my
yeah,
screen real quick.
yep. And then posting
So,
the email, thank you for attending, or sorry we missed you, catch the on demand or whatever. So it's a little
sure.
of both.
So the thing I'm going to do, and what some people do, is they do a draft. And so you may have a generic thing, generic text that you're going to always want. Like your generic text is just maybe never going to change. And then this way you can just have a draft here and you put in a reply. And then you save this draft. And so what you can do here then with this draft is you can clone it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you clone it, you can just have, no, not really generic anymore. And then you can schedule the email. Or you got to put some information in there. But actually, if I type in Aaron, as you can see, any person who has
Okay.
Aaron in it, it's just, there you go. So that's who it's going to be to, and there's going to be some generic stuff in here. I've made this, and then I'm going to schedule the email because I know I want it to go out 2 days, 2 days
Before or
in
whatever.
advance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. So, and obviously, yeah, it's got to be in the future. You can't do it
Right.
for 12 a.m. But that's what that's what they do.
Okay.
They will create a draft, then they'll clone it, and then they'll schedule it, and they'll just go bap, 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 right down the line. Now, as far as how do I? That's interesting.
Post event, would you see, as you call everyone an attendee, but the reality is at the conclusion of the event, you have a bunch of people who didn't show.
Right. So I think let me look at my. Okay, so I do have active and inactive. That's an interesting thing. So let me double check something real quick because I noticed. I'm just looking here. Nope. Okay. So one of the things that you might do, and this is a little extreme, but it would make it easier. It just takes a little bit of work. Is if you wanted to send an email to people who were inactive in your event. So these are definitely the people that did not show up. They didn't log in. Okay. What you
Mm-hmm.
can do is you can create a group, inactive, and we'll just make it red because, right? Save that change. And these were inactive people. Then I come in here, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I want my attendee status to be inactive. That's 3 people.
So inactive is basically, have they ever logged into the web app?
Correct.
If
That's
it's,
correct.
okay, so then you wait till post-event because then you know for a fact they never attended.
They never
Got it.
attended. That's right.
Okay.
So now I have filtered on my attendees for inactive. I am now going to select all of them. So
Mm-hmm.
I've got 3 people, and I'm going to assign them to a group.
Got
And
it.
the group is going to be inactive. I'm going to save that change. And now when I go back to email, now I can send to the group inactive.